Hi everyone, welcome to Practising Violin with Jennifer Clift. In this video I'm going to focus on the piece, the theme from Streghe, which you'll find in List B of the Grade 3 Violin for the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music. I'm going to play the piece 3 times. The first time very slowly, and I'll make comments as we go along, the kind of things I would be reminding my students as they're practicing. Then the second time I'm going to take a slow tempo and play all the way through, so you can play along with it at this slow tempo. So matching rhythms, matching the tuning, until you feel it's really internalized. And then the third time through, I'll play it pretty much up to exam speed, and so you can get a feel of how to perform the piece. So the Paganini in the Royal Schools of Music book looks like this. So I'll go through it slowly once, pointing out the kinds of things that I would say to my students as we're going. Starting off, we have 4 bars piano introduction. So I'm going to count through those, but I'm prepared to play. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. Now I start with an F sharp. This hook bowing, you have to pay careful attention to the amount of bow. I see this a lot, and it's completely the opposite. We want a longer bow, then a small one, like a swimmer in a swimming pool. They do a length, and then there's a tiny tumble turn at the end, boom, and another at the other end. So we start with the F sharp. Here I stop the bow, so I really hear that silence, and then an up bow. Contract my G, my second finger for the G natural. Here I open my hand, aiming with the third finger for that high 3. Careful I don't do it by shifting up the neck of the violin. Just open the hand, and the 4th finger goes right down next to it. Another rest there, up bow. On I go. Now the arpeggio. I'm aware of the bottom note of the arpeggio, the A, and the top note of the arpeggio, another A. And then I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Back to the beginning, like the beginning. G natural, open. This next arpeggio is like a normal D major arpeggio. The only thing is the top note, the first note, is a top D instead of a bottom D. So then it's the same. Pay attention to the string levels. So if I played this just in open strings, my string levels are going to be... Then I play with the fingers. Make sure my elbow is accompanying my hand. It's not just done with a wrist movement. The whole level changes. Next arpeggio, an A major arpeggio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Back to the heel, D major. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Keeping my D down, my 3rd finger in place, stretch that 4th finger to make that B natural. And then I can lift my 3rd finger. Careful with that 1st finger. This is typical. And the 1st finger is out of tune. It likes to come up and join its friends, and we have to keep it open and back. And those 2 notes, we don't have the same pattern. These are legato. And then back to an A major arpeggio. Now for the meno mosso. The meno mosso is an exercise in walking backwards with the fingers. The dynamic here is piano, so a little bow, but still hearing a clear sound. G natural, pull back with that second finger, aim for the G natural, and an F natural. Carefully, don't do it by moving your hand, just the fingers rolling open. C natural, straight across the string from where the G was. Now I would place the 3 and the 4 together, so the A natural and the B flat together. The F sharp has to slip right in behind the G. And now an A, lifting the fingers behind for another F natural with that low first finger. High 2, ritornando, so we slow down and hold with the diminuendo, and then we're back as if we were back at the beginning. So we are an F sharp. Careful with this D natural. We've been doing D sharps, so we now have to keep a round finger. Maybe a good time to check with the open string. D, D. Check it's really in tune. Once again, F sharp, G natural, contract the second finger, open the hand. And now for the fun bit. We go 1 and 2 and 1 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Once you're into the triplets, it's not so hard. It's just a D major scale and arpeggio. But moving from the hooked bowing and the hooked rhythm to the triplet rhythm is awkward. So counting it, bar 41 would be 1 and I count in 6 for the triplets. So I would go 1 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could also say 1 and 2 and E, 1 and E, 2 and E, 1, so whichever you prefer. So from bar 40, hook bow, 2, 1, and 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. A word about the last note, don't do, and lose. We have to keep the energy up to maintain the mood right until at least until the end of that bar. So treat it with love, that last note. Now for a slow play through, I'm going to set my metronome at crotchet equals 40 or quarter note at 40 and play all the way through with that tempo. So I start by counting through the 4 bars rest, where I'll be listening to the piano. 1, 2, 3, get prepared, 4. time through, I'm going to play up to tempo, the crochet at about 80, which is what they indicate. I'm going to do the meno mosso, so going slower there, and the ritardano. So we start by counting through those 4 bars rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you find this practicing video useful. If you do, please put a like down below and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter and at my website jenniferclift.com. Good luck in your exam.